Hi, I'm going to show you how to use a website called Storybird. If you look in your Google Classroom, your teacher has given you information on the link where to go and what code you need. So first click on the link that will take you to the Storybird website, and you get to sign up for free because it doesn't cost anything. So click sign up for free. And there's two ways. Well, first you have to pick student down here. You're not a teacher, you're a student, so click student. And then one easy thing is to not use your email or password, but to sign in using your Google account. And that will sign you right into Storybird. Now I already have stuff on Storybird, so I want to show you how this works. You're going to have a class. I have Studio because I'm a teacher, but you're going to have a thing that says class up here. When you click on it, it's going to ask you to put in the code in order to join your teacher's class. If you have problems joining your teacher's class today, don't worry about that. Just try playing around with Storybird. So first I want to show you how you can read really cool stories on Storybird. Right up here at the top you have you, which is stuff that you create. You have your class here. Teacher says studio, but you're a student, so it'll say class. You have create, and you have read, and you have shop. So you can actually buy things that you create on here, but please, go first to read. And I'm going to show you really fast something important. Scroll down a little and pick. You don't want to read preschool books and 5-year-old books. Well, maybe you do. But if you want to read teen or tween books, click on that. And now you've limited it to just teen tween books. And look here, you can pick long form books, which are long stories like a novel, or picture books, which are little pictures. You can also pick, I want to look at the ones that are popular on Storybird for all time, or the ones that are really popular this week that people are reading and commenting on. And then once you do that, you can scroll through some books right here on this arrow. See where my cursor is? And look at some of the ones they're featuring here. And oh, do I want to read these? You can also scroll down, and there's all kinds of books that you can choose from here that you might want to read. The Underachievers. 6 middle school students find themselves in Saturday detention. Okay, what is that about? All right, if you pick a book to read, guys, do me a favor. The chapter books are like this. You just scroll down and read them. But if you happen to choose a picture book, so I'm going to go down here and show you. If you're picking a teen picture book, hang on with me now, and you start reading any of the picture books, it's a good idea to enlarge it to fit the screen. So right down here, when you put the cursor on the book, click, and voila, I get a full book here. And to go forwards or backwards, I use the arrow. So I'm going forward, I'm reading the story, going forward, reading the story. And as you get more familiar with Storybird, you'll find that there are certain authors that you really like. These are student authors from all over the world. There are also adults creating books on here, and there's even been known to be some famous authors who've gone on here anonymously and created stories. There's a lot of good stuff to read on Storybird. Okay, one of the most exciting things though on Storybird is to create. So click create. Create's at the top here. And do I want to, well, first thing, before you decide what you want to create, you have to pick an artist. You scroll down. So remember, you pick an artist before you do anything else. Scroll down and find an artist that you like. Okay, for some reason these frogs are just drawing me in. I think I like watercolor. Okay, so I can scroll down and view all the pictures by this artist that I get to choose from, or just say, you know, those look pretty good. I'm going to use this art. Now, when I click on use this art, do I want to make a poem, which is really cool. You should try that. You drag words onto the picture. Or a picture book, or do I want to make a long story? Like, I love writing long stories, so I'm going to choose that. Well, I'm going to go to picture book, just for now to show you. And all the pictures by this artist are on the sides. And as I go through, I can add a page here with the plus and decide I'm going to have this picture on my next page. And then I write my story in the text box here. For cover, I'm going to pick iconic journal. I like this one. I don't like that for the cover though. I'm going to use this one for the cover. And I'm going to give it the title and say bye and my name, that kind of thing. Then I'm going to go on and to the other pages. I'm going to add another page. So these are crossed from each other. I think I want to put another rabbit picture on this page right there and type here. So you see below the pages of your book and you get to type your book. So two things I think you should play around with before your teacher starts giving you assignments from Storybird. And the two things are to read on Storybird and to create on Storybird. Try creating a book, try creating a poem. And you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick an artist first, just to show you really quickly. Okay, I think I will pick, that's hilarious. Okay, I'm going to use this art to make a poem, and I'll tell you why you shouldn't shy away from making a poem. It gives you the words over here, and you can make a poem out of these. You flutter and rush. Never, make a poem. If you don't like the words, you can change either the words or the artwork. I don't like the artwork. I like those words, but I think, ooh, that one looks good. You flutter and rush. So try creating some poems on here. It will keep all of your work in your account. Even if you end up adding a class for your teacher later, you have all the work here. Once you're all in the same class, you can actually read each other's published works. And if you really, really like something, your mom or dad can purchase the book that you created. So have fun playing around with Storybird.